Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chu Ha makes his big league debut right after this. John Duplantier, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Now to the plate, Julio Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julio Urias.
And he pops it up. Lewis ranging into the outfield, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Eddie James.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
James.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Here
we go. First offering on its way.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And he fouls this one off. Baisley is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Jeffrey Ramos is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The D-backs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Duplantier takes home the win. Julio Urias was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Number 27 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Josiah Gray gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Eddie.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
At the plate, Eddie James. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 2-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. James is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Jeffrey Ramos is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Arizona jumped out to an early. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Jimmy Wood makes his big league debut right after this. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Coming to the plate now, number 38. He'll take his first hacks here.
Third baseman, number 38.
Conrad aboard here at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in, Eddie James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Lewis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Elvis Vizcaíno. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Vizcaíno.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Manuel Margot will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Diamondbacks put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Domingo Germán is credited with the win, so that just about does it. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. D-back. Now at the plate, Tyler Callahan.
Batting 6th, the second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Callahan.
Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Seth Beard, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. James retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tyler Callahan.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Ronald Acuna, and he's obviously one of the most dangerous hitters around, the reigning American League MVP. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. So stepping in, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away. Digging in once again, Eddie James.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. There he goes. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Will Benson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Alec Thomas will get up off the bench to lead off.
And if you're looking for what this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
A 9-2 finish. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Number 27 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Francisco Morales, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be.
Digging in, Eddie James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eddie James.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Carroll leads off first with one away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. Carroll isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Will Benson. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Runner goes for third. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Riley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready now for Cincinnati, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
The 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Striding in once again, Eddie James, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
2-run shot to straightaway center, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the
So striding forward
The
now,
batter,
Michael
number 9.
Bush. He's working
Second
on a
baseman,
1-for-2 game so far.
Michael.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Your
Sammy
attention,
Ciani
please.
will come on to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting for
now
the
with a runner
Diamondbacks.
at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jackson Goddard pitches well enough to get the W. Francisco Morales was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Byron Mckenna, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A
Batting
career
third.
ERA just
The left
over
fielder.
4. When he's
Eddie.
good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in, Cole Roederer. And the
Batting
Padres
fifth.
trying to make this
The
first
center
inning
fielder.
even better here.
Goal. Roederer.
Lifted in the air out to left field. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. New inning set to get underway, and
Leading
coming
off for
forward the
Arizona,
veteran outfielder
the left fielder.
Eddie James.
Eddie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment,
batting.
able to punch
Second.
a ground ball through a hole for a
Catch
single.
A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now in the box, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Ochoa has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Will Benson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Benson.
The 1-2. He's running. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Josh Van Meter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, there were big RBIs. And
Sammy Ciani will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The D-backs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nestor Cortes Jr. is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.